Here you're on top of one of the lookout points. Here on top of the castle, little towers, you see Vicente de Fora, mountains down below, or mountains, trees down below. More of the city. And if you look over here, where is it? You look underneath that church right there, there's another lookout point, which is a nice place to have a drink and stuff like that. That's where the number 28 tram stops. Okay, so you can, what I'd recommend you do, if you get over there, take the tram from there, and it'll go all the way to the other side of the city, to Estrela. Okay, and you get a whole little tour of the city for €1.40 instead of paying the €10 or whatever for that tourist thing. Now, you don't get explanations, but if you're going around town, do the, it's worth a little thing. I do it sometimes just for the fun of it. Now, today's topic, what are we going to talk about? This is a week 6, and we're doing another one of those past tense. So in Portuguese, we have all these different past tense. This one's called the imperfect. Okay, this is when you say you used to do something. It's a continuous thing in the past, like I used to swim. Okay, when I was a kid, I swam. All right. Now I swam when I was 10 till 18. Okay, so nadava. Eu nadava. I swam. Okay, now eu nadei. The other one, the definite thing is I swam yesterday. I swam. It's done. Now over a period of time is when you use the imperfect. Eu nadava. I swam. Now, look at it. I don't know how I put this. Some kind of action that took place in the past that continually took place. It was either uninterrupted or it happened on a regular basis. Okay. For example, I spoke Portuguese. Or no, I'm sorry. When I lived in Lithuania, I spoke Lithuanian. So, quando eu morava na Lituânia, when I lived, because I was living in Lithuania for 3.5 years. So, quando eu morava na Lituânia, eu falava lituanês. When I lived in Lithuania, I spoke Portuguese. Or, I'm sorry, I spoke Lithuanian. Okay? Now, you can divide those up. You say, okay, I did something in the past until a certain point, and when you use that point, you can mix it together. It's the imperfect, then something happened. So, you can say, eu não tinha, that's different in the past. I didn't have, eu não tinha nenhum amigo aqui em Lisboa. I didn't have any friends in Lisbon, so it's happening. Eu não tinha nenhum amigo em Lisboa até eu conheci o Pedro. I had no friends in Portugal. Tinha, that's the imperfect. Until até I met. Conheci. Point in time. I met my friend Pedro. Eu conheci o Pedro. Okay? So, how does it work? Now, this one gets a little bit easier because the ER and IR endings are the exact same. And the AR verbs, well, it's by itself, but they're very different. Okay? Now, AR verbs, it ends in ava. Okay? Ava, avas, ava, avamos, avam. Okay? It sounds kind of funny, but that's the way it is. Okay? So, falar, take off the AR, put eu falava, I spoke. In fact, tu falavas, you spoke. Ele falava, nós falávamos. Yeah, I know, it just sounds hilarious when you say it. And then, eles falavam. Alright? Now, the ER and IR verbs, their endings are not with the V stuff. This is ia, ias, ia, iamos, iam. Okay, so we take comer, and we have comia. I ate, comia. I've been eating. So, eu comia pato, I ate duck. Okay? Eu comia pato, todos os dias. I was eating duck every day. Okay? Eu comia Hesburger na Finlândia. So I ate Hesburger when I was in Finland. Okay, so I lived in Finland for a year, so I ate Hesburger. Great stuff. Okay. And so, comia, I ate. Comias, you were eating. You ate. Comia, he ate. Comiamos, we were eating in the past. E comia. Okay, they were eating. And IR, okay, same ending. The ia, ias, ia, iamos, iam. Sorry, go a little bit slower. Ia, iamos, ia, sorry, ia, ias, ia, iamos, iam. That's why you have the book and all these things. If you're not using the book I'm using, they all have this kind of setup just to help you hear the words. Okay, so we do it for abrir. So you take off the IR and you add the IA. So abria, I opens. Abrias, abria, abriamos, abria. Okay, so like we open the store every day. Okay, nós abriamos a loja todos os dias. We were open it every day. Okay, now remember this is a continuous kind of fast. Now there are some exceptions to these rules. Okay, I used the verb ter before, tinha. Okay, tinha doesn't have the same ending. You have to change it. Tinha, tinhas, tinha, tinhamos, tenha. okay? Vir, to come. Vinha works the same way as ter, okay? Vinha, vinhas, vinha, vinhamos, vinha. Another one is to put, por. That one's always different because it's or, okay? That is punha. Eu punha, I set the table. Eu punha a mesa. I put the table. I set the table. Punha, punhas, punha, punhamos, punha. Okay? Now, not most important one though in this imperfect past. Remember the ser and the star? We're going back to the ser. Ser in the past is I was, eu era. E-R-A. Eu era. Tu eras. Ele era. Nós éramos. Sorry. E eles eram. Okay? Era, eras, era, éramos, era. Now use this when you say, oh, I was, a characteristic in the past, Oh, era jovem, I was young, now I'm old. Okay? Era jovem, agora não. Okay? Era lindo, I was pretty, agora now, eu sou feio. Okay? Stuff like that. Okay? So I hope that gives you a little idea of the imperfect tense, which is continuous, something that happened in the past, but in an indefinite amount of time. Okay, whether it was you did gymnastics when you were a kid, so you say when I did as a kid I did gymnastics, or I ate meat until I became a vegetarian. Okay, eu comia carne até eu, I don't know, fiquei loco, I went crazy, I don't know. Nothing wrong with vegetarians, I'm just trying to make a joke. Anyway, I wish you guys good luck, and ciao from the castle.